Please stand. We will now have the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem. The colors will be presented by the Joint Service Color Guard of the University of Memphis's United States Army, Navy, Air Force, Reserve Officers Training Corps. The national anthem today will be sung by Bethania Beret. Ms. Beret is a coloratura soprano and is currently pursuing a Doctor of Musical Arts degree. In addition, Ms. Beret holds a Master of Music degree from the University of Arizona and a bachelor degree in music education from New Mexico State University. She is currently an adjunct professor of voice at the University of Arkansas in Monticello.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rippling
Please be seated. Welcome. What a great day. I am David Rudd, University Provost. Let me welcome you to the summer convocation of the 101st Commencement of the University of Memphis. We are extremely proud of our graduating class today. We will award a total of 717 degrees from the 11 schools and colleges that comprise the university. This brings the number of degrees awarded since 1912 to nearly 156,000. That is a remarkable number. You are part of this group, and let me say congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce some special members of the platform party who will be participating in today's ceremony. If you would please stand as you are introduced so that we could recognize you. Mr. Peter Letzow, the Dean of the Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law. Ms. Linda Bonin, Vice President for Communications, Public Relations, and Marketing. Ms. Julie Johnson, Vice President for Advancement. Mr. David Zedegren, Vice President for Business and Finance. Ms. Ellen Watson, Chief Information Officer and Vice Provost for Information Technology. Dr. Rosie Phillips Bingham, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Richard D. Evans, President of the Faculty Senate. Ms. Annelle Huggins, Associate Dean, University Libraries. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today Mr. Ricky Kirby, President of the Student Government. Ricky is a sophomore majoring in marketing. Ricky, I'll turn things over to you.
Good afternoon, graduates. In the very popular film, The Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith delivers a very powerful performance of the true story about the successful stockbroker, Chris Gardner. And throughout the movie, he walks us through various chapters of his life, and the one that he titles Being Stupid, he encounters a number of obstacles, one being that his wife leaves him. And after the phone conversation with her, after she had told him he was leaving, he states, I started thinking about Thomas Jefferson and the Declaration of Independence, and the part about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I remember thinking, how did he know to put the pursuit part in it? That maybe happiness is something we pursue, and maybe we could actually never have it. Now, of course, I don't think Thomas Jefferson meant it in that manner. I perceive the meaning as happiness is found in the pursuit, and that pursuit happens in our everyday lives. And after he says this, Chris goes through some more extremely trying times, and at some points does not even know how he's going to feed his son his next meal. But he goes on to receive the internship he applied for and receives the job at the end of the 6-month period. And he, of course, as I stated before, is now beyond successful. He did not give up, he persevered, and he battled through all of his illusions of what he thought happiness was on his pursuit. He stood outside of that brokerage firm with a 40-pound machine and his dignity for over a month just for something as simple as a chance. Graduates, as you go out into the world, I challenge you to pursue happiness every day, but not only to pursue it, but to enjoy the pursuit itself. Do not give up, do not give in, and never ever listen to people who tell you that you can't or that you aren't good enough, and always give back to the people that helped you get here. And know that you are always a Memphis Tiger, and Memphis Tigers never give in and always give back. Graduates from the Student Government Association and the other 22,000 students hope to be sitting right where you are in the near future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ricky. Some wonderful and very thoughtful comments. It is my distinct pleasure today to introduce to you President Brad Martin. Brad has been with the university for a brief time. We are thrilled to have President Martin with us today. Please join me in acknowledging that.
Thank you, Dr. Rudd. Let me add my welcome to the family, friends, and to the distinguished graduates here today. Those of us associated with the university, on the staff and the faculty, have no greater moment in our work than seeing this evidence of your hard work and student success. So for those of us that have had the opportunity to know you, to work with you, to challenge you, to push you, to nurture you. Our sincere thanks and our sincere congratulations. We have a wonderful commencement speaker for you today, a gentleman who is the recipient this year of our Eminent Faculty Award. At the University of Memphis, that represents the best of who we are as we go about our business of teaching, of creating knowledge, and of doing service. Dr. Gladius Lewis is an internationally recognized leader in the field of orthopedic biomaterials and biomechanics. He is the author of Selection of Engineering Materials, a noted textbook, 163 peer-reviewed articles in multiple journals, and has lectured all over the world in his specialty. At the university, he has taught undergraduates, he has taught graduates, he has been awarded time and time again accolades from those with whom he has interacted. This year, our 2013 recipient of the Willard Sparks Eminent Faculty Award, the premier award for the faculty at the University of Memphis, and one who represents the best of what this university is. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Gladius Lewis.
August 2013 graduates, good afternoon. First of all, congratulations to each and every one of you in having achieved this wonderful goal in your life. All of us are aware of the fact that each of you has traveled a different road to get to this point. For some, this road has been short. For others, it has been very, very long. For some, this road has been smooth, while for others, it has been very rough. However, all of you have made it, and that is what is important. In other words, do not use all your energies looking back. Look forward. I am keenly aware of your desire for me to finish as soon as possible so you can climb these steps, come up to the platform, and receive your degree diploma. But I crave your indulgence for a few minutes. My talk will be short, but I hope I'll give you something that you will find valuable. Let me tell you what I will not do in this address. I will not attempt to be profound. By this I mean, I will not comment on the uses and limits of knowledge or contribute to the discussion about the purposes of college education. I will not debate the merits of vocation versus profession. I will not discuss the problems of access to college education or weigh in on the payoff of a college degree. Obviously, all of these issues are very important and quite germane. However, this is not the time, nor is it the place to air them. I will not give you any advice. I am sure that in the last few weeks, you have received plenty of advice from your parents, your family members, your neighbors, leaders of your faith community, and so on. Graduates, I have told you what I will not do. So let me now tell you what I will do in this address. I will encourage you to be pragmatic. Let me use a maritime metaphor to make my point about pragmatism. Think of yourself as a ship that has just been launched onto the sea of life. You have no idea of the nature, the frequency, and the severity of the storms that lie ahead. Storms in your personal life, storms in your professional life, storms in every aspect of your life. We know one incontestable thing about these storms. We know that we have no control as to when they will occur. However, we do have control over the ship. Therefore, graduates, my message to you is as follows. Strengthen your ship. Keep every facet of your ship in excellent shape. You can do so through maintenance of the basic trilogy of life: your mind, your body, and your spirit. Maintain your mind through continuous education. Keep current, not only in your field of work, but in every other field: in politics, economics, medicine, music, art, in technology, the law, history, geography, religion, etc. Be informed about everything going on in the world. Maintain your body in proper nutrition through regular exercise and adequate sleep. From now on, there's no need to be pulling out any all-nighters. Maintain your spirit by meditation and development of positive attitude to life. This positive attitude means seeing barriers or setbacks as mountains to be scaled and not as permanent obstacles. Graduates, from this day on, do not dwell on how hard it has been to achieve your goals. Rather, each day, say to yourself, in spite of the many obstacles in my way, I've already achieved a lot, and we go on to achieve even more success. Graduates, once again, congratulations. Go ahead and make your mark in this world. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis, for some very timely and insightful remarks. At this time, I ask our guests to join us in acknowledging the accomplishments of our graduates. Their names will be read by Mr. Kurt Hart from Extended Programs. Let me draw your attention to the overhead screen. This will allow you to have a close-up view of each candidate with President Martin. The candidates for the doctoral degrees will be presented by Dr. Karen Weddle-West, Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost for Academic Affairs and Director of University Initiatives.
President Martin, I present the candidates for the doctoral degrees. Will the doctoral candidates please rise and remain standing? President Martin, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the university, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class, upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you the doctoral degree that you have earned. And I admit to you all rights, privileges, responsibilities appertaining thereunto, and you will receive the appropriate hard-earned diploma.
The following candidates have earned the Doctoral of Music Arts degree: Randy Zane Gillespie Jr. is receiving the Doctor of Musical Arts degree from the Rudy E. Scheidt School of Music. Dr. Richard R. Ranta, Dean, Dr. John Bauer. Michael Harold Westmoreland is receiving the Doctor of Musical Arts degree from the Rudy E. Scheidt School of Music. Dr. Richard R. Ranta, Dean, Dr. John Bauer. Following candidates have earned the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Melody Joy Len is receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree from the Department of Communication. Dr. Richard R. Ranta, Dean, Dr. Antonio D. Velasco, Major Professor. Cecily Tennille Wilson is receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Communication. Dr. Richard R. Ranta, Dean, Dr. Catherine Grace Hendricks, Major Professor, Dr. David G. Matthews, assisting in the hooding. The following candidates have earned the Doctor of Education degree from the College of Education, Dr. Donald I. Wagner, Dean. Angela L. Askew receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Larry McNeil, Major Professor. Frederick Garner is receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Reginald Leon Green, Major Professor. Edward Michael Ducey, Jr. is receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Instruction and Curriculum Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Shirley Key, Major Professor. Kristen Jane Mumaka is receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Patricia Murrell, Major Professor, Dr. William L. Akey, assisting in the hooding. Brian C. Pickens, receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Counseling, Educational Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Richard James, Major Professor. Lamont D. Simmons is receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Jeffrey Wilson, Major Professor. Adam G. Walker is receiving the Doctor of Education degree through the Department of Leadership, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Jeffrey Wilson, Major Professor. Allison Lee Bigelow, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Counseling, Education, Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Douglas C. Stromer, Major Professor. Bridget Renee Donovan, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Counseling, Educational Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Douglas C. Stromer, and Dr. Elizabeth A. Berberade, co-major professors, Dr. Douglas C. Stromer, hooding. Stephanie F. Donahue, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Counseling, Educational Research, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Sarah K. Bridges, Major Professor. Tricia Marie Nash, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Counseling, Education, Psychology, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Sarah K. Bridges, Major Professor. Anlita Novaris Gage, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Counseling, Educational Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Suzanne Lease, Major Professor. Eugenia Suzanne Hatchett, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Counseling, Educational Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. O. Richard Lightsey, Jr., Major Professor. Megan Lee Geese is receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Counseling, Educational Psychology, and Research, Dr. Donald Wagner, Dean, Dr. Suzanne Lease, Major Professor, Dr. Kristen Sigro-Geist, assisting in the hooding. Following candidates have earned the Doctor of Philosophy degree from the Herf College of Engineering, Dr. Richard Swigert, Dean. Vida Abedi, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Richard Swigert, Dean. Dr. Muhammad Yasir, Major, Dr. Eddie Jacobs, hooding. Keith K. Anderson, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Richard Swigert, Dean, Dr. Khan Istak Hurudin, and Dr. Eddie Jacobs, co-major professors, Dr. Eddie Jacobs, hooding. Masood Hazadeh Kafesh, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Richard Swigert, Dean, Dr. David Arlano, major professor. Arkada Batari. That's all I have. Shishe Tesfig, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Earth Sciences, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Heather Deshawn, and Dr. Christine A. Powell, co-major professors, Dr. Charles Langston, assisting in the hooding. Catherine L. Bracken Minor, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Megan E. McDevitt Murphy, major professor. Christopher James Monahan, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Megan E. McDevitt Murphy, major professor. Joa Landon Williams, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Megan E. McDevitt Murphy, major professor. Kelly Elizabeth Buckholt, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Catherine Kitzman, major professor. Yen Yi Shu, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Gary Emmert, major professor. Jill Paulette Williamson, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Gary Emmert, major professor. Greg D. Conley, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of English, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Stephen E. Tabachnik, major professor. Anna Grace Gall, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of English, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Stephen E. Tabachnik, major professor. Ashley A. Denhart, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. James G. Murphy, major professor. Simon Fotek Fungi, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Earth Sciences, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Ezra Ozenroll, major professor, Dr. Gregory Taff, assisting in the hooding. Andrea Bordwell Heineman, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy through the Department of Psychology, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. William Dwyer, major professor. Brian Mark Edward McClure, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of History, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Adam Goodeshine, major professor. Ryan Michael Parrish, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of Earth Sciences, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. George H. Swihart, major professor. Nathan Glenn Tipton, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree through the Department of English, Dr. Thomas Neenan, interim dean, Dr. Vernell Mitchell, major professor, Dr. Charles Hall, assisting in the hooding.
At this time, President Martin will confer the graduate degrees. The Vice Provost and the Deans will introduce the candidates. Dr. Maurice Mendel, Dean, School of Communication Sciences and Disorders, will introduce the school's candidates, followed by Dr. Marion Levy, Associate Dean, School of Public Health. She will introduce the candidates for her school. Dr. Mendel?
Candidates for the Master of Arts degree in the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders, please stand. President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the school, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. Please remain standing.
Candidates for the Master of Public Health, please stand and remain standing. President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Public Health, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
School of Communication Sciences and Disorders and School of Public Health Master's candidates, upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation and by the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree that you have earned and admit you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. You will receive the appropriate diploma. Please be seated.
At this time, President Martin will confer the remaining graduate degrees. Dr. Karen Weddle West, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Graduate School, will introduce the school's remaining candidates. Dr. Weddle West.
Will all the candidates for the specialist and master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Master's and specialist degrees, please rise. President Martin, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the university, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class, upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, and with the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you the degree that you have earned and admit to you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto, and you will receive the appropriate diploma. Please be seated.
President Martin, the deans of the colleges and schools of the candidates for the baccalaureate degree will present the undergraduate candidates as printed in the program. As your college is introduced, please rise and remain standing for the conferral of the baccalaureate degree. Ms. Deborah Hochstein, Associate Dean, Herff College of Engineering.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the Herff College of Engineering please rise? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be confirmed. You may be seated.
Dr. Dan Lattimore, Vice Provost for Extended Programs and Dean, University College.
Will all candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the University College please rise and remain standing? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Thank you. You may be seated.
Dr. Lynn Zahn, Dean, Lowenberg School of Nursing.
With all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from Lowenberg School of Nursing, please rise and remain standing. President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the school, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Richard Ranta, Dean of the College of Communication and Fine Arts.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Communication and Fine Arts please rise and remain standing? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Don Wagner, Dean, College of Education, Health and Human Sciences.
Will all candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences please rise? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Rajiv Grover, Dean of the Fogelman College of Business and Economics.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the Fogelman College of Business and Economics please rise? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. Please be seated.
Dr. Tom Neenan, Interim Dean, the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? President Martin, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
All right. Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? All candidates for a baccalaureate degree. Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of the undergraduate schools and colleges of the University of Memphis, with the approval of the undergraduate faculties of the university, and upon certification by the dean of your college that you have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation, and with the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you the degree that you have earned, and admit to you all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. You will receive the appropriate diploma, and it is customary that you move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying that you have completed your baccalaureate degree. Please be seated.
Okay. I agree completely. Give them one more round of applause. In the midst of such wonderful accomplishments, we would like to recognize one undergraduate student who has earned a perfect 4.0 GPA. Yes, that is a perfect 4.0 GPA. If you would stand when your name is called, Miss Christina D. Ganavassos is receiving the bachelor. Christina, fabulous job. She is receiving the Bachelor of Business Administration degree from the Fogelman College of Business and Economics. Congratulations. And Christina, I may call you to tutor my son. Thank you. Graduates who have distinguished themselves in their academic work by graduating with honors are listed in the program and can be identified by their honor cords. As I identify each honors group, please stand and be recognized. Gold signifies summa cum laude. Would you please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. Red signifies magna cum laude. Would you please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. And white signifies cum laude. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You can be seated. We would also like to recognize Army Cadet Terrence Hilly, who will be commissioned as an active duty Air Force officer. Terrence, can you please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the University of Memphis's highest all-discipline academic honor society. It represents the top 5% of each college or school on campus. Would all the members of Phi Kappa Phi, including the faculty and the administration, please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. We are pleased to have with us today Ms. Anita Vaughn. Ms. Vaughn is a life member and president of the National Alumni Association Board and CEO of Baptist Memorial Hospital for Women. She was named as Outstanding Alum of the College of Arts and Sciences in 2005. Ms. Vaughn received both her bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Memphis. Ms. Vaughn brings remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Rudd. Greetings and congratulations from the Alumni Association. Hello, fellow alums, every one of y'all. Today is the first day in this new role, and with this honor comes responsibility. Responsibility to your university and responsibility to each other as alumni. You now join the ranks of such notable alums as Fred Thompson, actor and former senator, Bernice Donnell, judge for the Federal District Court, Anthony Penny Hardaway, former NBA player and Memphis philanthropist, Joanna Edwards, author, New York Times bestseller list. With this badge of distinction, you've got the responsibility to speak well of the university and to stay connected with it through the Alumni Association. The Alumni Association is pleased to present to each of you a complimentary first-year associate membership to our association. It will be mailed with your diploma. You have more than 70 clubs and chapters and programs based on academics, geography, and specific interests which you may join. Because of devoted alumni like you, our great university will become one of the best metropolitan research institutions in our country. Just as every great city deserves a great university, every great university has a great alumni association. You are our future. You are our alumni. You are true blue. You are the University of Memphis Alumni Association. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Anita. Each college will now proceed to the stage. The graduate students will precede the undergraduate students by college or school.
These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Dr. Maurice I. Mendel, Dean. The following candidates have earned the Master of Arts degrees. Ashley Adams Bailey. Mary Ellen Dumas. Ashley Brown Edwards. Rebecca Marie Cromley. Hannah Henninger. Amanda Brooke Jeffries. Kristen Ann McNeil. Catherine Rayleigh Graham Mendez. Kelly Jeffries Owens. Jasmine Peter. Amy Nicole Palumbo. Casey Sunny Song. Charles D. Colasar. Robin Lee Rutherford. Jasmine C. Seville. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the Herff College of Engineering, Dr. Richard Swigert, Dean. David Tyler Canup, Student Marshal, Herff College of Engineering, is receiving the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering degrees. Lauren Eicher, candidates for Master of Science degree. Ravi Prakash Kasani. Muhammad Mesanur Rahman. Daniel Mamoshit Wurdofa. Yang Zhou. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering degree. Drew Gilbert. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology degree. Jason Russell Castleberry. Joshua M. Cunningham. Matthew R. Cunningham. Anwar Marcel Douglas. Matthew S. Tynes. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the University College. Dr. Dan L. Lattimore, Dean. Catherine Cave Hedgepeth, Student Marshal, University College, receiving the Bachelor of Professional Studies degree. Don't let him get too fast, Mommy. Ashley Christine Howell, Student Marshal, University College, receiving the Bachelor of Professional Studies degree. Sharon D. Beasley. Following candidates have earned the Master of Arts in Liberal Studies degree. Marina Nicole Barrett. Haley Brooke Nelson Brown. Patricia Ann Graham. Jashelle A. Mitchell. Scott W. Van. Following candidates have earned the Master of Professional Studies. Belinda Verlin Donaldson. Robin G. Hopkins. Ravan S. Thaxter. Courtney R. Valentine. Following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Liberal Studies degree. Sierra Brooke Lambert. James Mitchell Houston. Renee Sade Mariah Brooks. Andrea Denise Carpenter. Marcus Christopher Crawford. Ashley Lynn Harwell. Sabrina Rashay Johnson Blevins. Christina Irene Kleiner. Quasi Kuthi. Lavasia Renee Lewis. Stephanie McCash. Andrew Xavier Miller. Anne Marie Pallas. Melissa Dawn Peterson. William Murray Poole. Carolyn Reimer. Monica Effie Robinson. Richard Chase Sane. April Patrice Wilson. Following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Professional Studies degree. Patricia Ann Flakes. Shaniqua Jones. Tangela Denise Lewis. Joyce Antoine Lomo. Charisse Trotter. Lasir Boatswain Williams. Jonathan Bernard Armstrong. Cody Glenay Bass. Trina Elaine Bonds. April Dawn Collins. Sheila R. Cullen. Sharon Gladney. Sarah Ann Goodson. Angela Louise Green. Ashley Shea Hall. Nancy Jean Harwood. Hannah Grace Henderson. Kyle Timothy Hopper, Bethany Danielle Jackson, Lucreta Vernice Jameson, Shirley Denise Jones, Shaquita Renee Mack, Antonio M. Mack, Jessica D. Maxwell, Alan M. Nason, Anne Marie Noller, Sharon Green Oglesby, Kevin Alexander Owen, Caitlin Ray Proctor, Tanika Marie Robinson, Sam Sider, Saida Janae Stringer, Yetta Strong, Nidra Monice Towns, Antoinette Patrice Tucker, Shamil Annette Walker, Annette Webb, Kaylani Ray Lou Wells Longshore, Shirley Mosby Whitehead, Sheila L. Williams, Annette Delisha Woodall, Jasisha R. Woods, Brittany Grace Zorga. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the Lowenberg School of Nursing, Dr. Linzon Dean. Anna Abernathy, Miles Kling, Student Marshall, Lowenberg School of Nursing, receiving the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Following candidates have earned the Master of Science in Nursing degree: Bridget Chiquita Alexander, Lauren Meadows Knotzer, Angelica Joanne Dennis, Tommy June Hamilton, Angela Sia Harris, Nanette Jones McClure, Melinda Chaudel Mosby, Jacqueline Owens, Roger Dale Robinson, Annie L. Rowland, Barbara Nicole Wright. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree: Abigail Josephine Andrews, Spencer Rory Critchfield, Rachel Carson Dorr, Lauren Victoria Hogue, Marshandra LaKay Hughes, Brandy Nicole Wood, Meijin Jung, Kaylee Danielle Anthony, April Denise Bomprezi, Erica Louise Bone, Jacqueline Gabrielle Bush, Candace Rochelle Crane, Haley Miranda Franks, Ashley Ann House, Margot Lynn Hilliard, Kristen Davidson Oster, Kara Elizabeth Robinson, Holly Michelle Sanders, Amber K. Stevenson, Paige Nicole Tapley, Shelby Marie Wade, Ashley Claire Washington, Jan T. Woodgate, Sarah Sale Babb, Rachel Elizabeth Bowen, Jenny Colleen Brown, Raina Lynn Cooper, Rebecca Lynn Crouch, Danielle Caroline Forrest, Laylee A. Griffin, Cassandra J. Irons, Emily Jabe Jala, Brittany Elise Kellum, Jamie Renee Kent, Jennifer Lane, Tavy Lyle, Megan Diane Orwig, James Pass, Morris Rainan Reynolds, Viviana Alexandra Salinas, Linda M. Sexton, Cherry Simpson, Marielle Christina Slothauber, Jade L. Wilkie, Colette Marie Williams, Ebony Laverne Williams, Corgie Shaquille Williams, Terry Williams. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the College of Communication and Fine Arts, Dr. Richard R. Ranta, Dean. Clarissa Brianne Sidholm, Student Marshal, College of Communication and Fine Arts, receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree. The following candidates have earned the Master of Arts degree: Lacey Ellen Glover, Margaret Ann Parrish, Laquita L. Perry. Following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Arts degree: Kimberly Renee Gill, Samuel Evan Shansky, Adam Joseph Anateraton, Alvin Jerome Burgess, Clarissa Isla Child, Victoria Michelle Foster, Thomas James Gore, John Plaz Hampton Jr., John David Martin, Cameron R. Mitchell, Stephen Paul Morris, Kevin Anthony Rhodes, Kristen Ashley Rogers, Nicholas James Russell. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree: Sharon V. Chateau, Jeffrey Stephen Harwood, Fabiana Vasquez. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Music degree: Kenneth Green, Jr. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences, Dr. Donald I. Wagner, Dean. Kara Ashley Robinson, Student Marshal, College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences, receiving the Bachelor of Science in Education degree. The following candidates have earned the Master of Science degree: Tanisha Cherie Arnold, Mandy Lee Acock, Sharon Tonette Davenport, William V. Justice III, Kimberly Rochelle Morgan, Dixon Junkin Parnell, Cecile C. Thomas, Olivia Maureen Wagner. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Science in Education degree: Kirsten Burdig, Whitney Carice Gaines, Bilgis Selena Abdul Qadir, Jennifer Lee Allen, Laura Catherine Curtis, Patrick Kalango Deed, Megan E. Meredith, Casey Aaron Thorne, Gabrielle Bennett, Nicole Erb, Ashley Nicole Frizzell, Tara Mitchell Hill, Tara Michelle Hill, Laquita A. Rucker, Jennifer Laurie Stevens, Zachary Nolan Alexander, Antonio Barton, Alicia Dorchelle Cross, Leonard Edward Draper III, Jennifer Leanne Fioranelli, Chandra Danette Franklin, Paul David Fultz, Janishra Kenyal Giles, Serena Lauren Gorham. Hattie Horton. Emily Grace Hubbard. Jamisha Quante Hudson. Rosemary A. Jones. Richard Terry Knox. Christopher Elliott Liggins. Carolyn Margaret Linton. Laura Lucille Lyon. Gabrielle Nash. Ashley Renee Norman. Angela Melissa Pogue. Brendan David Hill. Daniel Stevens Shipman. Courtney B. Steele. Matthew McKnight Stewart. Jasmine Tavia Watts. Danielle Daniels Whitlock. Adrian Nicole Winfrey. These are the graduates who've earned a degree in the Fogelman College of Business and Economics, Dr. Rajiv Grover, Dean. Christina Demetra Ganavazos, Student Marshal, Fogelman College of Business and Economics, receiving the Bachelor of Business Administration degree. The following candidates have earned the Customer-Driven Master of Business Administration degree. Chuyui Du, the Master of Business Administration degree. Brandon Andrew Bird. Jason Mark Huckleberry. Samir Ibrahim. Nathan Garrett Minor. The following candidates have earned the Master of Science degree. Sarah Amgadri. Swati Butala. Amber Lynette Bennett. Justin D. Carter. Lisa Nicole DeTrain. Brittany Marie Gelano. Daniel Wesley Johnson. Danielle Lynn Saylor. Antonio Onyango Wayanga. Jennifer Laney Wells. Nicole Desiree Wheatley. Following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Jonathan Spencer Ferrari. Emily Patricia Janella. Tamika M. Benton. Jeremy Calhoun. Zachary Holland Golden. Constancia DeAnda Smith. John Michael Tracy Jr. Yasmin Haderi Brioas. Kristen Lee Andrea Hurd. Asif Nancy Ani. Kevin L. Sullivan. Terrence Deshaun Anderson. Sama Ayesh. Kedrick K. Bass. Zachary Tyler Bergren. Jeremy J. Black. Rudy Bustos. Ryan Michael Conley. Kurt Mark Costello. Matthew Charles Crick. Camille Ann Geronimo de Jesus. Christopher Eric Donahoe. James G. Easterling III. Karen Alexandra Ezel. Benjamin Gray Finney. Victor Marcella Funes. Ramona Gaither Brewer. Brandy Danielle Gleaton. Bryant Ian Jackson. Brashaw Jett. Danielle I. Johnson. Mariko D. Johnson. Amadeep Kaur. Annette L. Lance. Gregory C. Lance, Jr. Jasmine Nashay Lucas. Trinika Nicole Matthews. Crystal Michelle McMahon. David S. Mitchell. George Christopher Monger. Latasha S. Morgan. Morgan Kane Mosby. Tori Nash. Edward J. Nelson IV. Alejandro Espina. Brittany Nicole Parker. Bobby J. Pimble. Diana R. Smith. Lindsay Taylor Steffenhagen. Jorge Vega Armando. Timothy Watkins. Donald Jacob Wildman. Carrie Austin Wilner. Brittany Wiseman. Lauren Emily Yakel. These are the graduates who have earned a degree in the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Thomas Neenan, Interim Dean. Sarah Elaine Barnes, Student Marshal, College of Arts and Sciences, is receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree. The following candidates have earned the Master of Arts degree. Linda F. Cleaves. Tiwana Lachey Jefferson. Jordan Montgomery McDougall. Barrett Henry Schwartz. Melinda Shaw Spiegel. Cynthia Ann Stockton. Michaela Dean Washington. Dominique Latrice Watson. The following candidates have earned the Master of Public Administration. Tiffany Lee Rohn. Following candidates have earned the Master of Science degree. Nisreen Ayat Kylie Ayanda. Naeem Al-Naman. Summer Elaine Blair. Rachel Jordan Brooks. Carmen Hyatt Epley. Rachel Jingles. Gidry Hannah Gidry. Mustafa Hussein Yahir. Shudong Wang. Gayatri Kushik. Aman N. Patel. Ankar Patel. Ganesh Pakrel. Jen Wang. The following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Arts degree. Ariel Akai Jameson. Amelia Ann Parmenter. Ellen Ann Unger. Stephanie Dawn Bradshaw. Sharon Denise Couch. Kelly L. McCuddy. Joel Michael Pena. Lena Jeanette Wright. Natalie Aguilar. Kelsey Ainsworth. Brian J. Blurton. Tony B. Burns. Brittany Ann Cross. Brittany Nichelle Egg. Tara Lee Graham. Jonathan Andrew Joyner. Judy Nafati. Ashley Grace Lowe. Tanya Michelle Moore. Christopher Isaiah Patterson. Denisha Danelle Rice. Mariba Cease. Kaikara Danae Tompkins. Jessica Danielle Walker. Amanda Marjorie Abbott. Aaron J. Batiste Sr. Shanice Nicole Bergs. Amity Chantel Bolden, Billy Drake Bryan, Aisha Carlita Butler, Sarah Caitlin Wilson, Terry Lynn Clark, Mary Catherine Crone, Frederick Humphrey Dickerson Jr., Stephanie Elaine Dillon, Jack Raymond Dowdy, Sarah Nicole Gagnon, Jamie Lee Gill, Terica B. Hamlet, Ednisha Chante Harper, Austin D. Henderson, Terrence James Hilly, Shedrick Cheston Hughes, Michael Scott Jew, Ebony C. Jewell, Philip Charles Loden, Patrick Dwight Luckett, Antonio M. Martin, Tony Bernard Mitchell Jr., Mary Kathleen Pepper, Austin William Powell, Linda G. Rhodes Ragland, Annette Rhodes, Robert William Rose, Stuart Chamblin Rucker, Lila Marina Sarwar, Shatobia Lachelle Shields, Jonathan Jermaine Simpson, Robert Lewis Spear, Judy M. Stout, Cameron Jeanette Tipton, Kamisha M. Tucker, Lee Wayne Turner, Kelsey Wallace Watson, Courtney S. Williams, Andre D. Wilson, Jr., Darian Brita Wilson. Following candidates have earned the Bachelor of Science degree: Sherry Lynn Hobson, Brittany Patrice Curtis, Nicole Leanne Gomez, Lo Quang Ta, Murphy Scott Wilson, Monica Valencia Was Mason, Derek Carter Murley, Wesley Orrin Blanton, Anthony Leroy Cox, Malcolm Daniel Earl, Candace R. Edwards, Lauren Ariel Ferreira, Jessica Denise Foster, Brianna Rochelle Phillips, Robert Douglas Rowell, Molly Dale Zills. Is that it?
Well, now, folks, a word to those who have today received a degree. We'll give you an opportunity now to express your appreciation to the people at the university who have cared most about your work while you were at the school. To the faculty and the staff of the University of Memphis, would you stand? If you are a member of the faculty or the administrative team or staff at the University of Memphis. Graduates, let's let them know how much we appreciate this extraordinary team. Now, talk about support. I dare say that every one of you has worked unbelievably hard to get to this station, but I bet every one of you had a support group along the way. If you happen to be here today as a family member, friend, loved one, someone who cares about and is thrilled about the graduates here today, would you please stand? We salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. Before we, this is not in the script, but before we move to the alma mater, let's practice. We're going to do a 1, 2, 3, go Tigers, because we're going to have to rock this building this year. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go Tigers! Now you're talking. Now back to the program. Following the alma mater, students and guests are requested to remain in their seats for the recessional of the platform party and the faculty. Now, if you will turn to page 45 of your program and join us and stand as we sing our alma mater.
Stand firm, O alma mater, through the years to come. In days of youth and beauty, thy halls have been our home. In time of preparation, great lessons didst thou teach, till now, alma mater, the stars will strive to reach.